Good morning, ma.
Good morning,
So,
please.
ma, please, can we meet you?
My name is Miss Adebayo Omolara Gray.
Okay, so where do you live, ma?
I live in Lagos, Ojo precisely.
All right, so can you please tell us about your social environment and your family?
Okay, I live in urban parts of Lagos where we are not too crowded where I live. Just few people around, not too. It's more like a GRA thing and all of that. So I don't live in an overpopulated area.
Okay, ma.
Very, yeah.
So, ma, what do you do for a living?
I'm a broadcaster, a journalist. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you feel today?
I feel so good. Like the weather isn't smiling. However, every opportunity to be here, to wake up, it's a good opportunity. So I'm elated to be alive. So I'm good. I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ma, for that.
Thank you.
So, going back to the main question of today, it said,
Okay.
what do you think people have not learned from the pandemic, from this pandemic?
Okay. What do I feel people haven't learned about the pandemic?
So
Okay. Well, I wouldn't generalize it, but in looking at the area where I reside here, I feel that at some point people have been able to curtail the way they live. That is, they no longer live expensive, so extravagant, or this kind of expensive living. Everybody's trying to curtail what they do, curtail what they buy, where to go to, ensuring that they are taking their health first. Okay, so I missed all. So I don't think, for me, I don't think nobody has learned something. Obviously, we've all learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ma, what does the everyday life looks like in your home country at the moment?
Oh, the everyday life in my country is just like everybody's scared of what might just happen some seconds. Everybody's just being like, oh, this person is dropping dead, this person's dropping dead. I want to be careful, when you see people gathering, events and all of that. They want to be scared. They want to be, everything should be clean and all. So I feel everybody's just trying to, in their own part, trying to, take cognizance of that existence of the virus, which is a coronavirus. Everybody's just trying to maintain themselves, trying to protect themselves in their little way. Yeah, they can.
Okay, ma. So, what are the socio-political effects of the coronavirus crisis in your country or region?
Oh,
Now, and I
okay.
mean now the socio-political effects now, and
Okay.
what you think might also happen in the future.
Oh, okay. The socio-political effect is that we for some time now we've been having security issues ever since the pandemic, ever since the coronavirus, the existence of the coronavirus. We've been having security issues. We've been having low food, inflation and prices of commodity, essential commodities. We've been having, everything has just been, it hasn't been normal. Socially, politically, in fact, societally, nothing has been normal ever since the whole pandemic thing. So, and what would be my what? Sorry.
How would it also affect us in the future?
Okay, how would it affect us in the future if we do not provide a remedy on time? It would keep being an existing problem. We would find out that nothing will still change. It'll still be the way it is. If we fail to, it's not about knowing the remedies alone, applying the remedies. If you fail to apply the remedies, this same security issues, the same health issues, the same inflation and price, because people are scared to go to wherever they are investing. People are scared to go to where their business places. You see, people just want to be at home. Okay, if I am secured here, I'm okay. So I feel if this thing is not taken with proper consideration, and we should be skeptical about the whole thing, I bet you the drought, the disaster, the war may still continue.
So you said something about inflation. So are you saying the coronavirus had been the one that made the prices of goods and commodity go on the high side in the country presently?
Definitely. It's obvious. It's like stating the obvious. Coronavirus has been a major cause of essential commodity inflation. So it's either we quickly find a remedy to it, a solution to it. It's either we try, because okay, these are ways why it is causing inflation. Like I said before, like I cited before, people are scared to go to their marketplace. People are scared to go to their businesses, their offices. You see people wearing face masks around. If you go capture the marketplace, you would know what I'm talking about. Even the market is not as crowded as it used to be. And all of these things can one factor or the other can cause inflation. It is not just on one purpose alone. We've seen over time that different reasons causes inflation. So yes, the COVID-19 is the main cause or one of the major causes that causes inflation in commercial commodity. Yeah.
Okay. So how does corona affect the situation of refugees or migrants in your country?
Yeah, we have the number one thing is that it is ascertained that we have refugees. Okay, so how has it affected refugees? As a journalist, I've been able, by the virtue of my work office or my designation, I've been able to record over, let's say, 10,000. Within the time the whole thing started to now, I've been able to record 10,000 death cases. Over time, we keep seeing the statistics going up, infuriating, and it's due to these people do not have the necessary cautious equipment, instruments, materials to secure themselves, to fight against this deadly virus. And that is why subsequently we keep recording such cases. So and one of the causes is that our government, sorry, pardon me to say, I stand to be corrected, our government have not really helped in it. They really do not care much about the refugees. They feel, when you're coming from another country to another country, definitely you should provide for yourself. But I want you to you would support me in saying that there are rules, there are things the government too should do into ensuring that people live their life with most safety and ensure that life is something that is germane and sacrosanct. You agree with me on that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what step do you think your country home is taking to get out of this current situation?
What step do I, pardon, excuse me?
What step do you think your country or your home country is taking to get out of this current situation? That's the pandemic situation.
Okay, the last time I checked, the government was in liaison with the WHO World Health Organization and making sure that they educate, they orientate people on how to, majorly now that the coronavirus is still very much into place, they're making sure that event centers, organizations, they are really stipulating it that people should not go on the street or on organizations in their respective organization without face masks and sanitizer. So I guess in some states they've really implemented that law and they've passed the law that whoever will be passing up, any passerby or any Nigerians or citizens of Nigerians should be able to firstly make sure they are health conscious first. They should be self-health aware, okay? That is taking all possible or necessary caution in respect of the coronavirus. So I think government have been doing that so far, and we are hoping that the number reduces. Yeah, if that answers the question.
Okay, so are you and your family doing well in this current situation?
Yeah, thank God for everything. We are doing well. I'm a single person. I'm still a young lady. We are doing well, and most especially, I'll just advise that you shouldn't have this time. You shouldn't rely on just one job. When you have stream income, it enables you to fall back on something when the others fold. So, yeah, so good. We have been doing fine. Thanks to God.
Okay, so is there anything you are worried about right now?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's something I am worried about. And the thing I am worried about is that, you know, uh, according to statistics, like I said, people dropping dead and all of that, I just fear that there's some people who still act negligent, unconcerned, who still don't feel this is real, who still feel, oh, this is just a story from somewhere fabricated for people to just for their own consumption. But I am telling the whole world that this is real. Okay, so my fear is that they do not really, some people somewhere do not still take this importance. They still take negligence of it. They still go into the crowd and unprotected without watching how they do things. Still shake hand when they cough carelessly, they speak, all those kind of things. They are not right. So I just fear that if things are not done right, the number of people dying daily might not decrease.
Okay,
Yeah.
Muslima, what opportunities do you see from this global crisis in terms of global sustainable development?
Yeah, I see. You said what?
What opportunities? What are
Okay,
the
what
opportunities
opportunities?
you see from this global crisis in terms of global sustainable development?
Okay, the opportunities I'm seeing is that since this is a worldwide problem, okay, it opens our mind as a country, as a state to network. Because this is not just a state problem. This is not just something that is happening to a country. This is, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, 4, 5, 20 state countries are involved. So it gives room for connectivity. It gives room for liaising. It gives room for network. That is, we share ideas, and labor market too is improving. To shock you, labor market is improving because we've been able, the normal thing we do, the normal reasoning, the normal application we put into business now, due to the pandemic, due to the coronavirus, we've been able to diversify. We've been able to look into different things in order to make things work, because it's not working at some point. It wasn't working at some point. So ever since this started, the labor market has really been improving. Yes, dollar is rising, and as a case study, here I am here in Nigeria. As a case study, dollar increases, and it's not even profiting to us. But we are hoping that subsequently things have a turnaround. But like I said, the labor market keeps improving, and people keep learning, people's racking head together, learning ideas, and collective ideas. So yeah, it's improving.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
You're
It's
welcome.
nice talking to you this
Thank
morning.
you.